Okay, Ron, here we go. We're going to start in the garage. Matt's poking me trying to ruin this video. What we're looking at is mostly the casing around the doors. The base is a little bit wider, but it's been stained and lacquered to match the wood flooring. Gonna go through the house. I've tried to light it up as well as I can so that you see as much as you can, and we'll go from there. Okie dokie. Here's the laundry room. I'll take you through as much as I can. And Matt, feel free to say anything on the video. Your dad's going to see it tonight. And Ron, I am going to send Vicky a copy to the link so that she kind of knows what's going on. I don't know that the painters have completely finished everything that they have to do, and I have to ask the painters whether or not the master bedroom closet was in their proposal or not. That may be something that they just have to finish up by rolling, because I know that they can't spray in there with as many shelves and things like that. So we're just in the kitchen. I know the color is difficult to tell in the night with the lighting being what it is. If you'd like, I can do this again tomorrow in the daytime when the lighting is a little bit better. And this time I'm going considerably slower, hoping that you get a little bit more detail and better information about how everything looks. Back up here. What you're looking at is the accent wall. This wall's got the color on it. And what we're going to change on here, unless you tell me otherwise, is up close here. They cut the line on this corner when we can bring it around to this corner. And what that does is when you're in this room, you won't see the white strip, or the lighter strip, not the white strip, going all the way up the wall. You will see the dark strip on this side coming in from the backyard, but given the family room being a little bit more important than the entry from the backyard, we're going to do that. It's the same detail here. I'm taking you up because I don't know how close you can see, but you'll see this line going all the way up, and we're going to bring it around to this corner, so you'll see a dark line around this corner, but you're only going to see it from the hallway. The main body color is basically everywhere else. Here's as far as we've gotten on the stone. The stone has not been completed up to the chimney stack because it's a two-man job, and Jerry decided to go to Moab for the weekend because his girlfriend got a 4-day weekend. So unfortunately nothing I can do about that, but don't worry, I hope to have everything still accounted for. We've got, see the dining room. Anywhere that you see base in these new areas is going to go away. We've got the new basin case going in there, obviously. With the exception of the windows. You may want to consider something in phase 2, because I think you're going to have two different wood colors. The floor hasn't really changed much. Here's your accent wall. And here I have a question that I think it might be better to leave this corner just how they did it here rather than wrapping it around, but I will leave that decision up to you. Now that you've seen the video, you kind of know what's going on here. From the family room, you just see one color like this. Otherwise you would see the dark line going along this corner. So there is no best way to do it, it's just preference. From the entry you see the light line right now. The good news is that the painters are very good at what they do, and they drew they cut very, very, very straight lines when they did the work. So that's the good news. Going into the office, nothing really special here. It's just the paint color, but it is all done. What else can I tell you? Well, there's not much to talk about. All of the registers for the HVAC were primed and painted, but they were painted with a different paint so that it adheres better to the metal and bonds better. Take you upstairs very quickly. So if you're doing any touch-up paint, whether it's matte or whoever, make sure that anything done on the registers is done with the correct paint. And you're going to get a paint schedule that specifies what's the correct paint in all the different locations. At any rate, we're up in the loft now, obviously. So this wall is painted, but like I said, all of our paint stops at this transition here. So everything from this part of the hallway on is unpainted, just as it was before the work. Got the wood flooring over there. And we'll just check out the master bedroom again very quickly. Matt's scurrying out of the way. I don't think he wants to be in this video. Matt, you want to say hi or no? No? Okay, that's a no. Alright, okay, master bedroom. I think the last time you saw this, it might have still had some drywall repair on it. The other basin casing is here. This has not been finished, I don't think. They've stained it, but they haven't quite put that lacquer coat on it. But hopefully this is a better version than what you got last week. The painter's kind of goofed up, and I didn't want to move this because I wanted to show you that they goofed up, which really means that we goofed up. But they took everything from the closet and laid it in here once they were working on the house because they did this room first. Not obviously where I would want them to put the things in the closet, but that's what they did, so I apologize. Here, the bathroom. I think everything was masked off the last time this video was taken in here, so the colors might have been difficult to see. But that's where we're at. I'm going to keep myself out of this video so the mirror doesn't catch me too much. The bathroom. Really nothing too critical here going on, but it's all painted. Here's the Oval Office. And the master bedroom closet has not been painted yet, so I'm not going to spend any time in there. And I also don't know if you want that paint. I'm assuming you do. I just have to touch base with you or Vicky about what's going on in there. And then the last item that I wanted to make sure you saw, because I was asked not to do anything in here, is the bathroom hasn't changed. It still has the wallpaper and the faux finished painting on here. So this isn't any different than it was before anyone did anything in here. Okay? Well, I think that just about sums up our little progress video for this week. And that's it.